Okay, Kumbun, Sawadee Krap. It's really pleasure to have you here today. You are quite big figure in Phuket market, Phuket real estate market. I would say you have some large mixed-use development that really predicted the area and being magnet to the area. In this regard, of course, it's very interesting to ask you several questions, but before we jump into that, can you please tell your family history? Because I know that you're from Hokkien Chinese, and that's very interesting. I'm sure most Russians, they don't know how Phuket developed and how Hokkien Chinese, what they did before, and how their grandsons, what they're doing now, and how it was important for them, I mean, to come to Phuket, and how that changed them.
Okay, well, I don't know exactly, to be precise, but say 70, say 80 years ago, migrate from China. Also, I don't know where exactly, to do tin mining. Back then, Phuket has nothing to do with tourism at all. We only focus on mining, which actually more profitable. All you have to do is go to the land, make sure there's a tin underneath from inspection. Once you got the tin, you sell it to the worldwide. What is the tin for? The tin is for other can, Coke can, Pepsi can, and other use. However, the tin mining era did last for 20 up to 30 years, which was very good for Phuket, which put Phuket in the map of Thailand in terms of GDP. Even though it was a small island then, but we produce a lot of tin, which sell out to the rest of the world. So Phuket was already booming. However, when people start to realize that, wow, apart from the tin, look at the beach, look at the warm sea, and look at the weather. Is this peaceful and beautiful? So there start to be tourists. But first, it's more of a backpack tourist. They could be here week, month, with their normal, simple cottage, bungalow, and that's all. And back then, there was no bridge to the mainland. So then, when there's a bridge and the first flight landed, then we first decent, simple tourism like exotic island. So I would say that would be more second era starting of tourism.
You mean second era started when the bridge been built?
The bridge been built and the first Thai Airways flight landed to the
which is approximately 1988, right?
Exactly. So then it's really start of the tourism. See, when the plane can land, when there's an air carrier, means tourists can come from anywhere.
Right.
So then there's a simple tourism, I call it this way, cottage, simple bungalow sort of thing. If you stay in one beach like Patong, you'll be there 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that. However, then say 20 years pass, now become more sophisticated tourism. When you here, you can stay in a nice 5-star hotel or nice pool villa, or you can stay even on the island. You can go out yachting, golfing, eating gourmet. I mean, when you come, you can come for a day or 3 days, 3 months, because there are so many things to do. That is what I call sophisticated tourism. And then with that part of tourism coming, you start to have a decent hospital, international school, better healthcare with international insurance for Westerners or for foreigners. And we have all kinds of dining. At the end, now it's turned into what I call lifestyle living, which is the fourth era or where we are living right now. It's where people are here perhaps 6 months or even the whole year to work from home, or to send the kids to school. And then maybe when they grow up to high school or university, they can go abroad. Or some people at the age of 40, 50, still young with energy, so you semi-retire. You work and you enjoy life. Because now, as I mentioned earlier, you got hospital and you will have an even better one. You got a flight from nearly everywhere from the world, and it's also a reasonable price. So I now live in Phuket with the weather and safety. So we got all the right factors.
There is actually 2 interesting things.
Yes.
Number one, you said that Phuket started as a backpack tourist destination.
Backpacker.
Yeah, which is true. But at the same time, at 1988, Amman Puri was launched, the very first Amman in the world, right?
Edgar Sekna or something. Adrian
Adrian
Sekga. Sorry,
Adrian
yeah,
Sekga,
if I pronounce the name wrong.
Indonesian,
Adrian Sekga.
Yeah,
That's right.
Indonesian architect.
Yeah, Asian tycoon at that time with a long vision.
So it's interesting how Phuket was playing this contrast: very, very expensive, ultra luxury staying and backpackers. So this is number one. Number two is you're saying that we are now in fifth tourism era, right?
I would say four. First one is the tin mining era. Second one is backpacker tourism. Third one is sophisticated or luxury tourism. And now the fourth one is lifestyle living.
Lifestyle living.
Yeah.
And then fifth one, next one?
The next one in the future, I think is more luxury living.
Luxury and ultra luxury.
Luxury and ultra luxury living. It's going to be playground for the rich and the famous.
Yes.
Just like I would say in the future, it be the Monaco of the East.
So this was the reason, because you foresee that this will be fifth era for Phuket. Is this the reason behind you launching the new company that is doing the Petit Tycoon projects like that?
That's correct. Maybe a little bit more to background. Hope I don't confuse you. When we did tin mining, before changing to tourism, our family, we started one of the first retail in Phuket called Phuket Shopping Center, which was one of the first department store with supermarket.
Where was it?
Right in the middle of the Phuket Old Town.
Okay. It's still there?
Yeah. Well, the building is still there, but now we converted to the hotel called Hotel Midtown Rasada. But as a result, we have the background in retail since 1970 something.
It's well known in Phuket that your family is large landlord in Phuket. So this land was bought by your grandparents with very, very long-term vision.
That's right. Okay, what happened? Back then, for tin mining era, there was full of tin in this so-called Laguna area. So we bought the land roughly about 800 acres, roughly, this land for the tin mining. However, then the vision of my dad as a founder, clear up the land, fencing it up, level it up properly for the future development. And luckily, now as it is today, the land around Boat Avenue, Cherngtalay, Laguna area is, I think, the most sought after land for luxury residential in Phuket.
That's very true. Well, you've touched Boat Avenue. Let's discuss Boat Avenue.
Well, I must also give credit to my partner, Kun Panupong. We both started Boat Pattana company together then. We also wanted to do a simple condominium back then. But then we say that everything, listen to the customer. We approach people around Laguna, what do they want? And to our surprise, they didn't want more residential, but they want simple coffee like Starbucks, that sort of thing. But then from that moment, we realized that retail is missing. And in theory, there's a word called blue ocean strategy, meaning that do something that is not competing, but something can complementing the other. Then we realized that, hey, this area then, that was called Laguna. Yeah, give the credit to people. I'm always happy to support everybody as a community. Why don't build a little community to serve the growing hotel, condominium, and villa? And then, so we realized that, well, as a background, we also do marina in Phuket called Phuket Boat Lagoon. So that's why the boat is already well known to locals here. So we started Boat Avenue to be positioned as a community area for both the Westerner and the Thais, which we started from simple container mall, shop house, and Villa Market for the first phase.
Yeah, Kun Preo showed me images of empty piece of land with cows, just green field, right? And how it transforms to what it is at the moment. This is really fascinating, I would say. And I've also read that you had some challenges to bring Villa Market to the area, which became, I think, game changer for the whole area, because like what is Laguna now without Boat Pattana, without Boat Avenue and Villa Market? Like everyone wants to live in Laguna because they have access to bake, to coffee lab, to tabletop, to bar, everything what's in, and of course Villa Market.
Well, first, everything, you must believe in yourself. You must have a vision, and you must have a passion. For me, I think vision and passion is important. Villa Market, they're from Bangkok. They don't know the area so well, but I know that what is already around there and what's coming in the next 5 years. So I put it on the map and show them that within 5 kilometer radius, 5 years from now, the number of population will be double up. And then once they decided to open, the very first day, say the target was say 1 million, they went up to 1.6 billion baht in the first day. And since the first day they opened, it's been the highest sales of Villa Market in Thailand.
Wow.
So with the vision I have and the passion, I can foresee that this area 10 years ago is coming up, but not this speed. What we see today is double the speed that I expect. It's like momentum. It's not like linear. It's going exponential, as you can see.
Yes.
As it seems going higher and higher.
And you started Boat Avenue 2012?
2013, I remember exactly. We opened on the 12th December of 2013. That's when we launched Villa Market.
I just like 1 month since I arrived.
Yeah. See, I mean, it's the timing that we planned. Perfect high season where everybody is here, so nobody will miss the train. And when Villa Market open, they'll be happy, so they can take off quickly. And once Villa Market is happy, the word of mouth go out faster. Then coffee club want to come, bake want to come, coffee lab want to come. That's the momentum. But all in all, to be honest, it's not luck. It's the hard work behind, the vision we see. But with Villa Market, with the support from the residents all around, and as of today, 10 years past, Boat Avenue is become the prime community of Phuket, at least in the northwest area.
Yeah, exactly. And now, second phase, you've launched just 2 years ago, right? Boat Avenue Playground.
Well, my concept is that see, Boat Avenue is already very crowded with retail, drinks, Villa Market. Then about 3 years ago, we have Boat Avenue Park and Playground. The name explains itself. What we did, we have a nice green lawn, playground. So some people want space, they can walk around strolling with their children or with their pets and have some simple meal, or even they have a cat hotel, spa, or nursery. Then last year, we launched the third one called Boat Avenue Lakefront, because we got another lake about 1 kilometer further. The restaurant called Wu started, and there's a fitness, and now there are more things to come. Even though we are professional developer, but at the same time, we really like enjoying creating community, because once there's a community, the thing will be add on and more people. It will be more vibrant, and then it will never stop. So that's why we know that Boat Avenue is already crowded. Why not have a park and playground with slightly different twist concept so that people can differentiate? And then we have Boat Avenue Lakefront, where it's more organic and more eco-friendly. And last but not least, now that I tap on this one, you know that even all these 3 Boat Avenue is a bit jammed to come into it. Sorry, but that's a fact. So that I realized that. But now we got people from Kamala, Phang and Surin. And what you see today with Amanpuri, the Surin, Cash Beach Club, Club Diem, I'm sure most people who are here know about it. And people don't know that how many condominiums in that Bang Thao area coming up. I think I already lost count. As a result, it's going to be like Boat Avenue 3 year time. Why 3 years? This year it will full of dust construction and worker. Second year is completing. People start decorating, moving in. Third year when people move out there, people say that all they need is a simple get together, good coffee, good nail spa for the ladies, and maybe decent clinic and organic food and little supermarket, let alone at a Surin area, there's already top wine cellar. So that's all you need for weekly. But if you need something more serious, then you always most welcome to be back in Boat Avenue. So I foresee that me and my partner Kun Panupong, I believe that at Surin area where we have the Tycoon Marche, gonna be a new community hub 3 years time with that concept.
Yeah, it's interesting. We will discuss it now. Before that, I want to say personally, big thank you to you for this playground, because I have 2 years old daughter and she just loves it.
Oh, I'm glad to hear.
We go there like once, maybe twice a week, and she really likes it. And in the kids book, when she see some slides that's similar to that one, she's always pointing out and asking us to bring her to that playground.
Very good. Really... Indeed. I myself, I have 3 daughters, so that's why I fully know that what children want to
exactly.
Or
and
they
what parents
simple
want.
Lawn, safety playground, and where parents can sit around. So that's why when you understand the customer behavior or consumer behavior, you can do the right thing. And you see, to build a township or residential, you must have a magnet. In this case, a playground. And eventually, even around playground, we have the project called Boat Galleria, which of course sold out, and Boat Avenue Resident, which one left. But if you have the beautiful villa out of nowhere, people don't want to go. But if your villa is a doorstep to the playground, your wife and the children will be the one making decision.
Yes. So let's move from Bang Tao South to Surin. You mentioned the Petit Marché and the Petit Tycoon. Let's discuss this one.
Well, to be honest, 5 years, 10 years down the road, Phuket traffic road will be improved. But as a Thai, I have to admit that it go a bit slower than we all expect. As a result, the best way is that reduce the number of cars or people coming to this area. So that's why we say Amanpuri, the Surin, and Surin Beach is one of the most beautiful place for sunset and the beach. But people don't go there because apart from the hotel, there are hardly anything there. So if there are decent, good condominium with good retail, people have the reason to go there and no need to come to this area. So that's why me and my partner Kun Panupong, together we created a company called the Chardonnay to launch a project called the Petit Tycoon. Why? Because Amanpuri is for the billionaire. So, but if you are the new young tycoon, then you can have the condominium, have with the pool. But as I mentioned earlier, we always enjoy to have the community. So, ground floor for the 2 floor with car park, we have the Tycoon Marché, which is the market where you can have all the cafe, detox, anything. And we are not just serving our community. We intend to serve people from Kamala, Intercon Hotel, Mong Asu, etc., and Bangtao area. Then they can all come here rather than come to Boat Avenue. It's like complementing one another.
Exactly. Like I stay in Kamala, Andrew stays in Kamala as well.
I see.
So we know that, like, we really believe in Kamala area, for example. We think that this is, even before Tops, McDonald's, and Villa Market launched, you know the Villa Market
I know.
opening day today.
The reason being this, if I don't do the Tycoon Marché today, somebody will eventually do it tomorrow. So if we don't do that, people will tap into our market. So that's why we have to spread out, just like Villa Market and Top, exactly.
Yes, but there is Kamala. The big pain for Kamala is retail, right? Is missing. Same for many areas, and now many developers, they are quite greedy, but not just that. Land prices went up so much that for many, making retail at the moment is not feasible. right? And we actually, on our YouTube channel, we are doing live streams as well, where we discuss different projects that we like and we believe. And the Petit Tycoon was one of them. Because we really liked the idea of this little mixed use, even though it's like 6 rai or something.
Yeah, that's correct.
But having mixed use on such a small land plot, I mean, this is big respect. I think that this will really improve the area.
See what happened? Kamala is beautiful. I go for staycation there, but on the beautiful day, you have to go up and down the mountain. But on the rainy day in Phuket, it could be also dangerous. So that's why we positioning the Petit Tycoon there for residential, because you can access to Surin Beach and Bang Tao Beach, and even go to Kamala Beach. But for the retail, it's on the flat road.
Yes.
So people can go there, people can still come from Kamala and Bang Tao. Because from Kamala, if you go a bit further, you can go Kalim and Patong Beach. So I realized that eventually, I also believe Kamala retail will be coming up. But for the time being, there is no decent, simple retail in Surin. That's why we created there. And besides, it's not too far from Boat Avenue, even though it's not too far. From Surin to Boat Avenue, now in high season, it could take an hour.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
oh sorry, but that's a fact.
But do you have any plans to expand in Surin further?
Yes, we do. Actually, there is a future development that we plan, but we do one at a time. So when everything is right, when everything fully complete, maybe they say paddle tennis missing, or they may say that little hospital missing. Then the second phase could be the wellness residential or sport residential or something. We have the idea of mixed use in mind to expand our community, but have to wait and see because the market change quickly these days.
Yes, exactly. So you're not in rush. You just you want to complete this project, and then you'll see what's missing, and then you'll build.
Because I think as a local boutique developer, we keep expanding in our own pace, but we want to make sure that whatever we do, 5 years, 10 years, it can only get better, just like Boat Avenue. I mean, we don't want to sell and say, bye-bye, you are on your own. But we say what we do, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, just get better and better. Because retail, it will become vibrant after the 3rd year, 4th year.
I know that in next to Boat Avenue, you've built that road. That is now, when I 3-4 times a week, I go to Thanyapura, from Kamala to Thanyapura, and I'm driving past that area around 6:40, and I see many people jogging and cycling, using that road for sport, morning sport routine.
I see.
But I'm pretty sure you haven't built this for these reasons. Like for people to use it as a sport.
I think that's a byproduct. Yeah.
This is byproduct.
Byproduct meaning that this is something as a value added. However, we intend to do this road because when you have the big land, you should have a master plan before you do anything. So this road is part of our master plan. So then the land can be spread out for luxury villa, condominium, retail. Then this road, however, it will be a private road. Private road means that it will be under our control, but will be for people to use, public uses. We will plan to launch it early next year around February. The reason being that, I'm not sure you heard that in January 17 to 19, there's a big carnival called EDC.
Right.
Yeah, that's why they lease the area for the big concert. But we will prepare, but the road will be with security. The reason being that even though the road is nice in the daytime, but at night it's still quite dark. So that's why we control that we are opening and close time. We don't want teenagers to come and party at the middle of the night. So that's why with our experience again, we will open in the daytime, close at the nighttime for the time being. We have all the light security. So people will save. Because, for example, another thing, people may stop the car in the middle of the road and take photo with music. So that's why we will definitely open it by February. Indeed, we want to make it as a Christmas present for everybody, but then we realized that we lease out to the EDC for their music festival, so the road have to postpone a bit. But that's one of the idea. We want to help the local with the traffic flow.
Exactly.
Meaning from Laguna, you can use this road to the back of Blue Tree and go to Thanyapuyat, etc. Or even from Pasak, Soy 4, Soy 8, you can use this road and come to Boat Avenue. So that's why our intention is that, well, with the master plan, why not we make it useful for the community at the same time? Because when you build something, villa project, you will get profit for last 5 years, 10 years. But if you do something like this, it lasts forever.
Correct.
Yeah, it lasts forever.
Correct. So you're taking master development role in this large piece of land, and then you're selling it to developers like
Anybody.
Like
Anybody. Well, this piece of land, our mother company called Cherngtalay Development is around roughly 200 acres. We have a good master plan for the open area, maybe for the amphitheater, for people can get together in nice high season for open air music festival, anything. And we will have a jogging track around the lake, bike lane, condominium, hospital, and then one of the developer, actually there are 2 already, 3 actually. We sell a little piece to the project called Homa by Luca. We sell land to the company who doing the condominium called the Space, which is under construction.
Of course.
And then the third one, we selling the land to the company called Origin from Bangkok, which they're supposed to have a hotel in there too. So that's why, as you can see, that with the master plan, we want to create Boat Avenue to another status.
And restaurants as well.
Sure.
You're leasing or
leasing. Restaurant is all under the lease. We have Wu Organic Food. We have Nikki Y88 Japanese food golf simulator, and there will be pet care called Aura Pet Spa. This and that are coming. So we intend to create a community because eventually, when we have this community, we have the rental income, and people all around here, including this area, within 5 to 10 minutes, you are there with a good car park. And in the evening, you can take your children, go biking. It's be the community area. And that's why we adopt this concept from experience in Boat Avenue. We improve it to be better at Boat Avenue Lakefront. And we will adopt the concept, but more compact at the Petit Tycoon and Tycoon Marché. See what we learned, we keep improving. We know how retail works. We know what the requirement of all the restaurant shop owner. So we want to improve on it.
Yeah, what we also, because this traffic issue is many people discussing it, and what we say at Island Homes, that one of the key things that we have to look at is bring more key infrastructure into the area, like retail, schools, all of that, because there won't be a reason to go outside of the area and actually to use the car, right? If, for example, in Cherngtalay area, you actually, when you come as a tourist, you don't need a car.
No.
You just walk everywhere, right? But if you are, for example, resident, you have to use the car to bring your child to the school. So there is that component is missing, school, even though there is new Head Start branch.
Indeed, we are talking to a few international schools because again, with 200 acres, there are potential to have even 1 or 2 more schools. And also at Boat Avenue Lakefront, we will have a new small hospital from Patong Beach. So well, if you come as a restaurant, I may charge you higher, to be honest. But if you are doing school or hospital, you will get a cheap rate because that's something I want. I mean, as a little mayor of my own little township, I like to invite school, hospital, or something with add value to the community.
Yeah, that's really respectful.
That is really our goal.
Yeah, that's big respect.
So there will be a new simple hospital from Patong. I do not want to disclose the name, but we have already signed contract. Yeah, maybe for the next edition in the future, next 2 years, I can proudly announce the name of the new school and perhaps the new hospital.
Well, we are looking forward to that. Okay, let's move down to Kamala. In Kamala, you don't have any plans.
Well, to share with everybody, I understand that there's going to be a new branded hospital, international one, from Trang and Krabi province, moving to Phuket. From my understanding, they have already purchased the land, not too far from Phuket Fantasy. So as a result, that people in Kamala, people in Surin, and even people from Boat Avenue can use this new hospital in 2 years' time. It's going to be a full public hospital. Apart from that, as you know, there's a new Bamrungrad hospital near Blue Canyon, but that's quite a bit further away because that's a big hospital for something more serious.
Right.
But with this new boutique international hospital, it'll be in Phuket Fantasy, which is within this vicinity.
It will be second hospital for Kamala because it has City Gate Bangkok Hospital at City Gate as well.
That's branch. Right. That's a little branch, but new
one. Very
one.
helpful. I live not far from there. Very helpful.
I'm glad to hear, but this one is more of a hospital where they have beds, where they have all the operation room.
I understand.
So that's why when you are really serious, you can really go to the hospital and do everything and all the treatment. So it's because with the land size, I heard it's around 5 acres. So it's quite a real decent hospital, which is good for the whole community.
Yeah, exactly. And I know that you're doing many projects in Rawai. One of them, which is really interesting, is Sea Theater, because it has a very unique product, which is villas on the beach. Like I think we can count in one hand how many villas on the beach in Phuket. One of them is Banyan Tree, which is next to Gari. I guess it's Banyan Tree Beach Villas. This is what they call it.
Front or
next
something.
To Amora,
I'm not sure.
Next to Amora, but they are like 200 million plus.
That's right. And of course, we had Amanpuri. That is also $20 million US.
Yes.
Because again, why? If my intention is to reduce the traffic, we as a local, we have to introduce to the people who are new to the island, whether it's Thai or Westerner, that Phuket, Patong is nice, Laguna Cherngtalay is beautiful. Go down to Rawai. It's as beautiful, more peaceful, with supermarket like Villa Market, top Starbucks, hospital, you got everything, but you haven't been introduced. So that's why I think it's our responsibility to introduce something new and even cheaper in terms of the area to live. Let alone, a lot of people know Nai Han Beach, which is a beautiful sunset, or Promthep Cliff, the sunset cliff. So, but Rawai Beach is like best kept secret for Phuket. It's a heritage beach where the local used to go and hang out in the evening, in the weekend. So we actually bought the land. And we realized that apart from nice condominium, we want to do the super beachfront luxury villa, because the land by the beach will only be nice hotel or condominium. People must have courage and desire to do the nice villa. The reason we want to do the high-end villa, we can show people that, hey, this is going to be the new upcoming luxury area. So we came up with 8 villas only. 8 is a good lucky number in Chinese, as a Hokkien style. And then we use the designer in Thailand called A49. In the world, say in UK, you got the company called Foster and Partner. Correct. They do the Gherkin building, many things. A49 is the legend designer top of Thailand. So local people in Thailand, they know it. So us with A49, we will make iconic 8 villa. So we call it Sea Theater, because the land is a slope.
Yes.
When you sit, you can see the boat
it's like
sailing.
Amphitheater.
amphitheater, exactly, and with the step. So that's why we call it Sea Theater Rawai.
What's your forecast for the Phuket in general? Because we, as a real estate destination, because we have pre-COVID, there was mostly property like for Chinese tourists, small studios, and then we've shifted to most of the people who came here, they've realized that actually Phuket is really a good place to live, and there is schools and there is retail, there is everything what you need for life. And they've like, okay, I want to stay here. But not that many villas were available for that much traffic that came to island. And certainly, and not many people want to stay in villas actually. And many foreigners, they wanted to purchase large apartments, and they are not existed at the time, right? Now we see 1 bedroom minimum, 70 square meters as a like standard, and then 2 bedrooms, 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom condo. So large apartments. Where you think Phuket will go in terms of real estate, and what is the new wave, new cycle for real estate market in Phuket?
See, what happened if you are young, just like you yourself, work very hard, single, you may work in Dubai. You only need 30 square meters because you will wake up to go to work, and in the evening you will go party. You only come back and sleep. So you don't need more than 30 square meters. Or like Singapore, Hong Kong, you are there to work, earn money. But in Phuket, you are here to spend time with family. So say if it's like villa in Sea Theater, we make a big villa, 4 or 5 bedrooms. Because your family, maybe your father, your mother can stay with you. So that's why you need a big villa. But if it's condominium, say like at the Surin, we start from 50 up to 300-400. Because when you are in condominium in Phuket, you want to relax with al fresco dining, sunbathing, so you can get all the sunbathe, suntan, and you want space because you won't be here alone. You'll be here with the family, and you will spend a lot of time in your villa or in the condominium, which is different from other places like even Bangkok, or where you go there and there are all good restaurants, party to go out. But here, you spend time with your family or even yourself. So the design should be open air, simple plan, seamless, indoor, outdoor, maybe for 1 bedroom, suite, 50, 60 square meter. But say at the Petit Tycoon, our company, the Chardonnay, we go for even bigger one, 2, 3, 4 bedroom with the pool.
Yeah, even Sky Villas you have there.
Well, Sky Villa may be new for Phuket, but if you go to Singapore, Hong Kong, Bangkok, anywhere, maybe not in the Europe because it's too cold, but you only need a small pool. Reason being, dip in when you get cool, then you suntan, so you can have your own private deck area. So that's the concept. And of course, again, compared to Singapore, Bangkok, Dubai, our price is still half the price.
Yeah, even third the price.
That's right. So it is expensive today, but 3 years down the road, it is a good price. So I mean, everything we can foresee in the future that Phuket is still coming up, and as I say, exponential.
Yes. I think it's now right at the spot where it accelerates.
Another reason, first, I think the most important actually is the weather. War anywhere, it will stop 1 year, 3 years, 10 years. But weather, I think it gets worse and worse. If you go to America, you got bigger and bigger and bigger hurricane. Other places, you got earthquake. In Northern Europe, Russia, Ukraine, you got stronger winter in Siberia. So that's why in India, it reached up to 54 degrees. Or even in the Middle East, too hot to live. As around Phuket, you get some rain, but even the rain is still warm. So in the future, 5 years, 10 years down the road, I think Thailand, Southeast Asia, or Phuket is a place to live. And let alone with the safety, we don't have problem with anybody else. So it could be the first home or even the second home.
As a developer of villas, how you view this potential new upcoming changes that government is talking for several years now, these 99-year leases? Will they push the market? Because I think it will boost the market a lot. Foreigners will be more comfortable.
The government is seriously discussing on that. But to change the law, they have to study the pro and the con carefully. But eventually, because look at places around the world. I understand in China it's like 70 years. Vietnam, correct me if I'm wrong, is 50 years. In UK it's like 999 years or something.
Yeah.
So if the global trend is going that way, and Phuket being international city in the map, it should also follow that
trend.
And even luckily Phuket being an island, if anything to be pilot or testing, it can be done in Phuket. And so all in all, it's possible.
Can you say some words to all residents, that newcomers to Phuket, to people who just came and relocate, let's say, and they're settling down, they're making new business, they renting out space from Boat Avenue as well. They want to, as we all here, they see Phuket as their new home, new place, where they want to live until they die. Can you pass some words?
Maybe perhaps I would say that now everybody, today we passed the COVID era, and we value our life more. You don't want to be locked up in the cell anywhere in the world. Why not get out of your comfort zone, come and stay and live in Phuket? Then there's a new opportunity. Nice, clear blue sky, safety, friendly. Either you are here by yourself, with the family, there are school, there are hospital, there are supermarket, or even you want to try to invest, but all in all, you can live with a quality life in Phuket in a good international standard anywhere in the world. So, I mean, if you haven't think of Phuket that way, look at Phuket that way, and I believe in time to come, in the future, Phuket will be even more promising because of all these factors. So please let me invite you all to come and try to come and live in Phuket, and you may fall in love just like many people.
Last question. What do you think about branded property in Phuket? Because we see that a new brand is catching up. As you said, that any worldwide trend that, for example, is in Dubai, Miami, New York, Phuket is catching up, right? Because it's already on global map. And there is a new trend. I mean, branded residences is not new for Phuket in terms of hotel brands. But branded residences branded with fashion brands, with automotive brands, with lifestyle brands, let's say. It's something new to Phuket. Do you foresee that this trend will keep up?
Yes, definitely. For example, I was in Dubai earlier this month. A lot of expats working in Dubai for many years. Now they earn enough money. Surprisingly, they relocate to Phuket. They say now they have family, they live in Phuket. So eventually, people who are sophisticated and educated about brand, they say that they don't mind paying a bit more for the brand, then they can come and live here. Let alone, like, I sell the land to the standard. Yeah, it is my land. So I mean, I know from the start that with the branded resident, they can demand the price 20-30% more, but with the better standard. So that's why I can see that there will be more and more branded residents to match up with Miami, Dubai, Bangkok, anywhere, because people who come and live here are not just local Thai, people from Bangkok, Russia, Middle East, India, Chinese, anywhere from the world. So that's why they appreciate good brand and will bring up the whole status of Phuket.
Actually, there is one point that I forgot to touch. You mentioned Boat Lagoon. You actually launched it like in 2000 or like 20 years
1993.
ago. 1993.
So actually, my dad, he has a passion in boating, so he built a marina about 33 years ago, roughly. Yeah, roughly 35 years now. So it's one of the liveliest marina in Southeast Asia.
So it was the first marina, private marina in Phuket.
That's why it's a privately owned marina within our own land as well.
Right. And because actually many people, most of the people, they don't know that Phuket is one of the leaders in yacht, like marina life and yacht real estate. Yacht real estate or marina real estate on marinas is a bit different class of real estate. And in Phuket, so you basically was pioneer here too, your family, right?
Yes.
Because Boat Lagoon started after that. I may be wrong on who was second and third, but Royal Phuket Marina and then Aupo, Yacht Haven, all of that they followed.
Boat Lagoon and Yacht Haven start about the same time, then Royal Marina and Aupo. But all in all, Phuket is the yachting destination for the whole Southeast Asia. Blue sky, warm water, and all the facility like marina and repair service.
East Coast is very, it's not shallow, but it's very calm water.
Calm,
right?
private, because
in Bali, for example, you can't really do marinas.
No, even in Samui in Thailand, the water a bit too shallow. In the West Coast, more beautiful, but in the rainy season, you cannot put the boat here.
Yes.
So that's why we realized that we make our own marina. So that's why our family, with me, we are expert in doing master plan. I just want to show that whatever we do, first we have the vision. For everything, we want to see that first year, third year, 10 year, what it's going to be like. Because we want to nurture, make sure that it's come out in the right direction with the passion we have. And I hope with the vision and passion we have, whatever we do, people will question that why we do something like Sea Theater over there or the Petit Tycoon and Tycoon Marche. But like 5 years before, we see, oh, this is a place to be. Yeah, we want just like a big tree. After some time, we want people to see what we foresee. That's
and that vision,
excitement.
That vision you have, I mean, you've proved that Boat Lagoon, you've started, very successful. Boat Avenue, very successful. Whatever you do, as you said, has vision. But is this vision based on some research,
For
data?
sure, everything. There is a hard work behind, credit to the team. We do market research. People in the area, what do they need? Sometimes even I approach people myself and ask. And sorry to jump in, even another thing, Phuket, when you go down south of the island, you have to go through bypass road. We got another local called Boat District. I'm not sure you heard of the Boat District. People don't know Boat District, but if you say IKEA,
Yes.
that is our tenant.
Oh, really?
So that is something
There
else.
is also Underwood.
Yeah, so see, IKEA and Underwood is our neighbor, but IKEA is our tenant. So you see, this is also, again, something that when I say IKEA, people know about it. It's something I am proud of that we bring to Phuket. We bring the higher quality of life for Phuket.
Yeah, that's for sure. So you're using like agencies like C9, Bill Burnett to source you with data, and then you make along with your passion, of course, and long-term vision.
C9, Bill Burnett give me the inside data and foresee the future. But being a local, I can also foresee that what's coming. And luckily, as a landlord, we do our own project, but we sell the land or lease the land. So we know it's coming. So that's why we can hopefully predict the future in the right direction.
Do you have any developments coming in Layan? Layan is like super hot right now. And I think Surin is very underestimated, but I think it has great future. People just don't realize it. But Layan, maybe because of Anantara Banyan tree, and is like very close proximity to Laguna and Boat Avenue. It's pumping.
Well,
nice beach.
Let me get back a little bit to Boat Avenue Park and Playground. Now that we have Boat Avenue resident behind the back, this fully completed, we still have a show unit available that we are happy to sell that unit. But the rest at this moment, I think there are quite a number of development. We are not planning for the development in this Layan area in terms of residential, but we still expanding on our commercial, maybe more restaurant, more cafe, because we still been approached. We want to serve all the developer and hand in hand together with everybody, so everybody is happy and if everybody is profitable from that. At the same time, we would like to focus on Surin because now this area is a red ocean where everybody is competing. We want to go somewhere that is less competitive, but upside potential. While this area, we will keep expand our commercial and retail to support other people for the long-term future.
Market is also moving to Phang actually because it's expanding, and this new airport that we all are waiting for, I think it will be another boost. Maybe this falls into your fifth tourism
Well,
era.
actually, with our land, we have about roughly 1,000 acres in Phang in a few locations. We got one little boutique hotel in the jungle near Phang Old Town, not on the beach on Khao Lak. People don't know much about it. It's called Borsan Villa Resort and Spa. It's all pool villa in the mountain on the way to Krabi, with 137 rooms over there, running for some time now. And it's always full with local Thais and other people. So we actually running the hotel there, and we see the potential of Phang because, say, if it's $1 million for villa in Phuket, it be easily half price.
Yes.
And now there's a new hospital, a villa market, things on top of the island. So I think 3 to 5 years down the road, Phang coupling with the new international airport will be the next upcoming area.
And new central that will be not far from Bumungrat.
That's right. So that area will be happening, I'm sure. Even at the moment at my Khao Beach, there are some turtle development already.
There is another big visionary, Alan Zeman, who is developing Aquella.
Exactly. From Aquella, if you keep going, it's already Khao Lak. See, I have land around there. So Aquella is one of the best golf course in Phang for sure. So even and with the beautiful beach, the Riviera over there, in the future, I'm sure within 3 to 5 years, when Phuket is too crowded, people will be moving to Phang.
Yeah, we have same vision that there is Natai and there is also Bodan area, and the area where is Aquella, all this
Thai Muang.
Thai Muang, yes, will just pump.
That's right.
And people just don't look at it at the moment.
Well, what happened in the past, if you go from here to Rawai, it could take you 1 hour.
Yep.
But if you go from here to Natai area, it could take you 45 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah, people just don't realize that.
Yes, exactly.
But eventually, I'm sure people will notice.
And no issues with traffic, wide roads, right? Just like highways.
That's right.
That's and you're there. Amazing. Khun Boon, thank you very much for the interview. It was really very, very interesting and insightful.
You're very welcome.
It's great to see that behind Phuket are such a big visionaries like you. I think you're shaping Phuket in a way that we see at the moment, and it's really, really a big pleasure to having you here today.
Well, I would say I'm just one of the small puzzle for the big picture. But if you don't come up and do it as a good sample case, other people may not follow. So you should set yourself as a good sample and keep pushing. After all, you must believe in what you do.
Exactly. I think you are a very good example for all businessmen that are already doing something here, and all new businessmen that will come and will try to make something in this market. Thank you very much once again.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.